well soon, bestie.
Hello,
Thanks, bestie.
and
Hello.
welcome to another episode of Jump Point. Last time on Jump Point, the party traveled 3 days in the northern sands, encountering the Hifarazi and the tribes of Jackalware. The end of many canyon passes, the party faced off against hobgoblin mercenaries and actually sent there to guard the easiest path into the storm. After dispatching them and a helmed horror, they noticed that the horror was set there to prevent specifically them from entering. And to make matters worse, the hobgoblin that they tried to interrogate was crushed by some strange psychic force right before it was about to mention the name of who hired them. And that's where we begin. The end of that kind of conversation, the party gathered their resolve and entered the storm. Theia, give me a survival check.
Man.
3.
Man.
You feel, you wake up, sun beaming on you, on your face. Like from an angle high up. It kind of shakes you out of slumber here as you wake up groggy in a space here, like almost cavern or a cave. What do you do as you get up here?
Look around, I guess. Where the hell am I?
As you look up and look around, there is sounds like like I said, like opening, almost like amphitheater style cavern here. You can see like the light from the sun beam, like kind of beaming down on you. If you look around and look up, you see this wall, like a dome, like a cavern. You see that someone is meticulously plotted out constellations all along this like large dome, half dome, like amphitheater cavern, and see these like formations. People have drawn lines in between, and other like fictions of snakes and creatures all charted as constellations here. You bask in this area. Give me a perception check here as you are looking around, trying to find out where you are. 15. On a 15, it could be Amaset still, but none of your friends are around you. Last thing you remember is you fought hobgoblins on a high plateau with Leb, and then came down with the others here and walked into the storm. At 15, also, you hear kind of a cry for help in the distance here, further in this kind of chamber area. What do you do?
Oh.
You're like, hey, is anyone there? I need anyone, please.
I'm gonna call out and say, yeah, me, hi.
God, I love
hello.
when she's in character.
I was like, what the fuck do you say in that situation? I just went British. Hey!
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey!
What's up, bestie?
It's me!
As you got a 15, right? As you move forward, you hear other voices too. Other movement as well. Like someone else kind of like talking. Don't let him get away. You hear like echo off this kind of wall here. What do you do, Theia?
Can I just call out again?
Call out again. You can hear the sounds like someone being chased here. It's coming towards you now. Actually, he's like, "You're like, anyone, please help me, please." As you look out in front of you, you see a human man, tan skin, kind of longer black hair, shorter beard. He's running from a creature. It's kind of long limbs and kind of bluish skin, and you see it has like a symbol kind of carved into its chest, and it's wearing like other jewelry and things here, and it's like on all fours, kind of like it's a humanoid shape, but it's on all fours, kind of like running at him. And there's two other like people in these robes behind it as well. He's like, please, you there, please, help me, please. As the man is like running, he's probably now like about 30 feet out, or 30, 40 feet out from you. But you see these other people, 3 people, it's 3 against 1. What do you do?
That is a great question.
Sure.
That truly is such a great question.
One of the questions of all time.
It is one of the questions of all time.
What would
I
they
gotta
do?
say.
This man, you
Well,
see this creature is at his heels now, probably 15 feet away from him. It's closing the distance.
Well, she would obviously help.
Where does her mind go when in this situation to help? Like, what is the issue? What is she?
Well, it
helping
would
with?
be to at least go up to the man and
one
try
running
and get him
away?
out, but this seems like a
Is it maybe more pressing to deal with the?
It
thing
seems
chasing?
more of like a combat situation.
It very,
Well,
it very well may be.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the dude. Well, to the situation.
For sure. As you stand, as he's like, he sees you, kind of skids, kind of falls a bit, like trips and falls over himself. You see he has like these like kind of this reddish kind of robes, attire on, traveling clothes. He kind of trips and falls, and tumbles ahead, kind of behind you, and kind of like skirts behind you. He's like, he sees the sword, the short sword and dagger that you have. He's like, are you good with those things? Could you offer me some assistance, please?
I mean, yeah, I guess. What's going on?
I don't think we have time to talk about that. As you see the creature like stalk here, you see these 2 individuals. Give me a history check, if you would, Theia.
Man.
5. The symbol
is
that
rough.
they wear and the symbol that's carved on the chest is familiar, but you don't know where to place it right now. You see, they say, "This man isn't supposed to be here. Neither are you. Leave here or perish." You see the creature kind of stalk, and you see the other kind of person like, "Certainly we shouldn't let them go. It doesn't matter."
Die?
You see a chuckle from this orcish man in the rows, like, "We are protected here, empowered by our Lord. We will not die by your hand." He kind of whistles, and the creature like snaps toward you. I need you to roll me initiative here.
I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. I'll
A word?
We're talking mad shit.
Yes, you did.
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
Hey,
Hollywood treasure, even.
Truly Hollywood treasure.
Really?
I'm in
Really?
tears.
I could watch this for a lifetime.
Oh my god.
You're talking a lot of shit, eh? Instantly get hit. Roll me initiative, please, if you would. The immediate consequence of your actions is okay.
No.
Holy.
Wait, is this a natural
Insane.
20? This is 18.
No.
Jeez, you're going first, though.
Yeah. Two things that she hates right off the rip. Going first and rolling initiative.
What do you do? These people are going to kill you, and these people are going to kill you and this man in this moment. So, what do you do? There's a creature in front of you, and two of these individuals: a human man, kind of tan skin, and an orcish man with this, kind of greenish skin as well. What do you got? The creature right now is very close to you. He's like within your walking speed. The others are, just a bit outside of that. What you got?
Okay, just to be clear, who am I fighting right now?
You don't. So the man, there's
Like,
oh,
it's not having a visual aid is very.
I got you. I'll walk you through this. Right now,
How many combatants?
there's 3 combatants here. One is
Right.
some sort of undead creature. 2
Right.
are these people in black robes. They all have the same symbol on them. The symbol is familiar to you, but you do not recall where you've seen it before. Behind you is a
Okay.
man, scared in
That's
red.
the guy I'm
red.
saving.
Yes.
And there's a creature.
The creature in front of you is some undead creature. You can see it
Okay,
Its
alright,
eyes.
got it.
gray. What you got there?
Fuck me. I'm going to use my short sword on the creature.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
You're chilling.
Cinema.
22 definitely hits. Remember, you are level 5 now. So that as a fighter, you have 2 attacks.
Mhm.
First attack is a hit on 22. Give me the damage you roll here. And click that little thing there. 7 points of piercing damage here. So you have another attack. And this one will be at advantage because of Vex. You attack again with your short sword.
Okay, I will.
15? 15 is going to be a hit as well. As you slash into this creature. For another 9? Is there anything that you want to do with your bonus action here? You have that dagger you can nick with
Yeah, I was
as
gonna
well.
say, can I use the dagger?
Yeah, you offhand dagger, you can use it at advantage here. Minus another 9.
Oh, I didn't.
19
yeah, that's
definitely
fine,
hits. Give me the damage here. Should be a D4 of damage. Max?
Maximum.
Let's go.
Okay, let me just do some numbers real fast. It was 9 and 7 and 4. 20 points of damage total here.
Bitch.
Okay. You easily slash. You see this thing is not armored. It just has like kind of jewelry and things on. You easily slash into it, cut at its arms, cut it kind of. So you see it kind of like fall down. It looks worse for wear. It is very bloodied here. If we were looking at this on kind of map terms, it'd be a red dot right now for one attack from you. You see the man. He's like, "Oh, you all good with that thing?"
Yep.
It's going to be the ghoul's turn. As you cut at it, it'll make 2 attacks toward you. First attack, it's going to be a 19 to hit you. Does that
Bitch.
hit?
Yeah.
That hits. You're going to take 3 points of piercing
Pussy.
and 1 point of necrotic,
Oh.
so 4 damage. 4 damage total.
And
4 damage total. Second attack coming your way.
just the immediate just on the word and
And
cinema.
So, really
second attack is
deep.
an 8, and 8 misses you. It slashes into you the first one. You see it kind of grin and goes for another attack. You put the shield up, and it falls off this attack here. That's going to be its turn. It's going to be the 2 other folks' turn. One, he's going to close the distance toward you. The orcish man, he'll like grab at you with this, strike at you with this dagger, and miss completely for a 7. And the second man, he's gonna move up and try and gang up on you here, and he's gonna roll, and it's going to be a 18 to hit. That hits. All right. It's going to be 5 points of slashing, 1 necrotic, so it's going to be 6 total points of damage here as you cuts into you, and you feel this like almost sickening feeling in your stomach of this. You see magic runes on the dagger like light up green as he kind of cuts into you with it. It's like, it's going to be your turn.
Can I use magic missile?
Yeah, sure.
3 of them.
For sure, they're all close to you here, so yeah, you're gonna try and hit each one of them with a bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, roll it up. First one on it's gonna be on the ghoul, correct?
Yeah.
The ghoul. One of these kind of bolts, cerulean bolts, like shoots into it. A star piercing through it. The ghoul is down, falls down. You see a gaping hole in its head where the star kind of pierced through. The others here, it's going to be a 5 for the orc.
Oh.
And 5 max damage for both of them. You see like one bolt each hits. One hits into his side, one hits into their shoulder. They are very hurt by this.
Owie, owie, owie.
It's going to be their turn here. You see the man like, oh, good job. As the guy behind you cowering, like it's like, there's 2 more. He's reaching for his knife.
This guy is the definition of a backseat Twitch chatter.
He definitely is right now. This is first attack. The orc, as he's like, you shoot him in the shoulder, he's going to try and slash at you. It's going to be a 16. 16 doesn't hit you, correct?
Nope.
You easily see it coming. You've been in scraps like this before. You remember, you flash back to Squid Street on Brawl. You remember being outnumbered in fights like this. This other attack is going to be an 11. 11 does not hit your AC as well.
Nope.
I think that it's very clear that these 2 are going to die today. It's your turn, Theia. What do you do?
Okay.
As you're surrounded by 2.
I'm going to use my short sword again
For sure.
on one of them. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter which one. Don't care at this point.
Of course. First
Okay,
one
maybe
coming
not.
through. 12. 12 is going to be a hit.
Yes.
Give me the damage here.
Bitch.
That was crazy.
12 points of damage. Is that max?
Yeah.
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 You slash into this this one here. They're not as good as you here. As you parry his dagger, he's like falls forward. You slash at the human man. He falls to the ground. There's another person here, the orc man who said like, oh, we're not going to die today. He's still here. You can see him actually visibly scared, sweat on his brow here. What do? You can continue your attack action.
I immediately turn around to him, draw my short sword at him, and say, yes, you are going to die today. And I hit him with my short sword.
Okay.
And it's gonna hit.
It will.
Bitch.
16 definitely hits. Give me the damage.
Thank God. Imagine if that wasn't a 16.
10 points. Describe to me what it looks like as you take down this
That shit
orc.
doesn't work for me.
Again, as I turn to him with my short sword, I say, "Yes, you are gonna die today," and I jam my sword into his neck, and I slice his head off.
You hear the thud on the sandy ground as blood pools on the sand. I think in this moment, as you had that, like, the adrenaline is pumping, you know where you've seen this symbol before. These men were part of the children of Ankh-Tapat, the cultists that you know that Karen, Janoris, and Yuvine were chasing. As you turn, kind of clean the blood off your blade, and turn toward the man here, he's like, "Good job. Yeah. Is there oh, what do I call you? Also, thank you for getting me out of that bind.
It's okay. I'm Theia.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cell. Soltari Cell.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Stands up, kind of brushes himself off.
What were you doing here exactly? Like,
Oh, well, I've been here for I don't know how long. I came in here, as a part of, one of the parties to search for the storm, and I found myself in a place somewhere different. I think the locals here call this the Lost Crescent.
well, either way, glad you're safe.
Yes. It'd be great to find what's.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how I got here.
Well, if you're here, then maybe you went into the storm. Do you remember passing through the storm at some point? Large
yeah.
sandstorm, hard to miss. Okay. So others can come in, but I wonder if they can get out. You can see this man. He seems to be like some sort of you think of maybe he's some sort of scholar or scientist of some kind, artificer, kind of vibe. He's like, I hear that there is a settlement some days out from here. If we could find shelter there, but maybe it's not safe to travel in alone anymore. He looks up around. He's like,
No.
I think you give me a perception check as he like puts a hand on his like brow and kind of looks up at the vast stars and things from this mural here. From on a 9, you think you see like a tattoo on his wrist or something? As he like looks up, he's like, this place is amazing though. It's like being among the stars. I wonder who made this. Who painted these things here? Maybe it's for another time. Oh, well, Theia, let's guess we can travel until we see see the settlement. If you're willing.
Yeah, that'd be
Traveling
nice. No, of course.
Did you come in with someone else, or did you just come in the storm by yourself?
Oh, well, I had a group with me that we were traveling on a ship. I don't know where they are though. I don't.
Well, my colleagues have, some of them have lost or not. These people might have gotten to them. But I'm also looking for some folks, also for the cause of the storm as well. Might be good to just.
Well, we can travel together.
Very well. Hopefully, after some rest, I can be more of help to you. See, he kind of like nods and kind of we get a shot of you guys leaving the Lost Crescent. as you step out, and you can see it is this dome-like shape. As you step out from it, you can see whoever painted these stars. You can, as you look at when the sun shines through them, these like holes, it looks like you're looking at a beautiful night sky. You step out and travel through the desert. He's like, you see Cell like, well, there is. It pulls out like a compass of some kind. You can see his compass like just spinning. That's why I'm not going to help.
Yeah,
I
don't think that's
heard
very,
I heard from the others that there is a place called Muhar that they came from, but I also heard something of a river's shelter as well. Maybe we can try there and then try this Muhar if it is safe.
Okay.
All right. And you guys travel north on the sands here, heading toward some semblance of civilization. As you step out, the sun is shining. However, when you look out from the Lost Crescent, you see that there is this sandstorm around the area. Like you're within the eye of a storm, but at the edge of the horizon is a sandstorm here. Almost like a wall. As you step out from here, we move away from you, kind of that aerial shot of the two of you trekking your way through the sand dunes here. As we move to another place, Giles and Demi.
Yeah.
Demi, you wake up.
I cannot be put to sleep.
True. Not by magical means, unfortunately. Yes. But as you move and get your bearings, you are not surrounded by your friends, and you don't remember how you got here. The space around you is small. You are in a prison cell. It is much like there's a small, high, like tiny window above you. Annoyingly kind of glancing light on you. A solid door. It's probably like a 10 by 5 cell.
Okay.
Hmm.
I want to take a closer look at the door.
Sure.
But as I'm walking over, is there anything else in the room?
There is a like stone carved bench that is like a makeshift bed.
Yeah.
Wait, am I in this cell with Demi as well,
Nope,
or no?
We'll get to you.
Okay. Just double checking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to take a closer look at the door.
Give me an investigation check as you take a look at the door.
Okay. Ooh, that's one of my bad ones. Fucking you. You're going to do good for me. Yeah, that's not bad. 16.
16. So what are we looking for here? The door is solid, kind of like almost this like stone. There's
The door is solid stone?
I would say like more of a metal. I'm sorry. Like a metal door here. You can see that there's like slides here that maybe they can like to get you food, or like someone can look in to the door.
I want to take a closer look at those slides and see if I can work out how thick this is.
They are probably about like 2 inches to 2 inches or more thick.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um,
knock on the door. Does it seem like solid metal all the way through?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
You knock on the door, you hear a hollow kind of knock. You hear a knock back. Not from like the opposite end of the door, but somewhere else in this place. Kind of mimicking the knock.
Okay.
Giles.
Yeah.
You wake up in a cell.
Okay.
You hear that knock again. From somewhere in the space as you look and kind of see the high up. It's probably like 20 feet up the window, and it's like light peering into your small confined cell. As you kind of gather your bearings, all of your equipment and things, BB, kettle, Willow, gone.
How far up is the window?
20 or so feet.
Okay.
Excuse me. The room is 10 by 6 by 20.
Yeah, 10 by 5 by 20. It's a tall room. Like a tall
What the
cylinder,
That is
tall
that
like
is a
column-like
tall
room.
Why?
Bit of
Don't
a
worry
waste
about
of
it.
space by the interior by the architect.
Who are they keeping in here?
Don't worry about it.
Previous occupant was fucking Slender Man.
Mhm.
Yeah, really. I'm
What do you got? What is the first thing Giles would do?
I
in a new
don't have
place?
anything. I don't have anything on me, like on my person, right?
Nope.
Just all
Just your
okay.
clothes, the clothes on your back.
It's the clothes on my back. All right. I'm gonna try to just like yeah.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
well, I'm first. I'm gonna try to whistle a particular tune out the window that I would usually sort of when like tinkering on things to see if that would potentially gather Willow's attention wherever the heck he is.
Okay, yeah. You do that and whistle. Nothing comes.
I think I probably do that for at least around 5 minutes straight. And
Do I hear you whistling?
Probably some muffled here. You hear someone trying to whistle for something.
I've definitely heard the Willow whistle before.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, after about 5 minutes, I probably will sort of stop, give up.
He's not there, huh?
How muffled is this? Me saying that.
A little bit. But you can hear them. You hear Demi.
Yeah, I'll be like, Demi, is that you?
Yep. It's me.
Where the fuck are we?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Well, alright, besides being in a fucking jail cell, genius.
If I knew that. Do you have hang on, GM. Do I still have my purse?
No.
No. Did they take the rapier off my belt?
They've taken everything.
How much is everything? Am I still wearing my corset?
You're still wearing your corset, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
but gear and everything like that, gone. Weapons, tools, etc., etc. Spellcasting focuses, gone.
So they've fucking searched us and made a judgment on what to take.
Well, while Demi ponders about that, I'm going to.
Did they take the chalk out of my fucking pockets? He's wrecking his brain. He wasn't expecting that one.
Huh? No, I rolled for it. They did.
All right. It
I
wasn't
do
even
like the image of like Giles trying to figure out how to get out and what to do, whereas Demi is just like, why did they take this but not this? Like fully crashing out over the items that have been stolen.
No, because I can get out of this, no problem. That's not an issue. I want to know why they did it and what the fucking reasoning was. I want to get into the brain of whoever put me in this prison.
I'm going to just perceive the. Is it like the same door that is on Demi's?
Yes.
Uh,
Heavy metal
okay.
door, like
Heavy
a
metal
food
door,
slot and a vision kind of slot. Here.
Is there anything within the space that is here? Like, is there like a bed, or is
Yes.
there?
Okay. Not a
okay.
bed, but like a stone, like carve out kind of shelf thing.
Just a shelf.
Yeah.
Okay. What other miscellaneous sort of trinkets are littered within the space itself, if there are any?
Nothing of note here. You see that there's some bones. There's some like dust and things here. Maybe like a chip of like a stone plate. But that's about it.
Do I still have yeah, do I still have my Alexandrite necklace?
You keep that like that and the charm, the rose talisman, you keep that like under your shirt essentially?
Yeah.
You do. As you go to feel for it, you still have it. It's hidden pretty well.
And the rose talisman?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Did they take my special gunpowder green cigarettes?
Hey, someone's smoking those.
God damn it.
They said rose, that's gonna help me sleep.
I said sheesh.
Yeah.
You just hear muffled and ringing through the door. Fuck.
It's like,
Why?
yeah. Well, Giles somehow manages to chuckle during this dire situation about Demi freaking out about some miscellaneous.
Is there a
thing.
lock on your door?
GM, is there a lock on my door?
You can't tell from this side.
But there is a food sort of
Hatch
tray
thing.
opening thing.
Yes.
Can I try shimmying that food tray open?
Yeah.
Opening.
Give me a sleight of hand. DC for this is going to be 22.
Oh my goodness, God!
With the skills with the node tools that you have.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, true.
He's him.
20. Oh my
That's
God.
20.
20.
That's insane.
Natural 20.
Fucking him.
That's insane.
How do if the MacGyver music starts playing? What do you grab in the space to like get you something here? It's like, did you know that a piece of pottery in this can make a lot?
Okay, so what I do, I think Guile sort of like assesses the situation about what's going on here. He ends up grabbing some of the bones that are in the corner and using the Alexandrite, uses it as a bit of a makeshift knife. It's not the greatest knife in the whole world, but It's sharp enough to where it can sort of chip away at this fragile bone. After sort of carving it away, creating like a bit of a slit within inside of this bone, Giles goes over to some of the stone plate, chips off a bit, and fastens it to the bone itself. And then I think using the chain of the necklace, uses that to fasten the stone to the bone. And I think what then happens is that Giles just sort of takes it and very briefly analyzes this door. Can sort of guess how the mechanisms work entirely. Shoves this tool into exactly the right spot to where it moves out a gear in a specific keyway to now just have the door open free.
Well,
The door?
I would say doesn't the door, the
fucking-
slot.
Not the door, the slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find that little spot, that little tiny crack, and you kind of like wedge the piece and start sliding it open. And you start to hear footsteps coming here.
I think as soon as I hear footsteps, I'm going to pause, but
Yeah.
leave it in a position to where it can still freely be opened, but
Sure.
from the outside it still
It looks like
appears
it's
closed. Yeah.
good. You hear some voices, like muffled voices, and it's like, he hasn't said anything yet. Should we tell the high priestess? Well, if he doesn't say anything, it will still be a good execution. What about the others that we got? The high priestess Isu has not given a verdict on them yet. Okay, as you can hear the footsteps kind of walk here, as they kind of like bang on each of the doors here, and like just to like kind of scare you a bit as you hear the footsteps leave. Demi, from are you like still exclaiming about like the things that are taken and not taken here is in this
No,
moment?
I've simmered down and I'm taking a look at the window.
You hear a person in cell, not the one next to you where you hear where Giles is, the opposite cell. You hear
That's the direction the knock came from.
yes. Hello there. Is there who's there making all that racket?
Kenobi.
I'm trying to I'm trying to focus here. Is there may I ask who's making all
Sorry,
that noise?
Am I ruining your concentration?
You could say that. You could say that. Who are you?
Sawyer Collins.
Give
Who
me
are
a
you?
deception check. Give me a deception check.
That's a dirty 20.
Sawyer Collins. Very interesting.
So what are you in for?
Nothing much. Let's just say a few cultists were up to no good. And some things happened.
That's vague.
Well, Sawyer, pleasure to meet you. My
We'll
name
see.
is Karen Janoris.
What?
Hmm?
Bruh. Bruh.
Giles.
Huh?
It's Aristad.
What?
Other cell.
I'm sorry, does Giles make that noise like
Yeah,
in
oh.
character?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know we've been trying to find your ass for like the past several months now.
Quiet
You
down.
hear- you hear
Jesus Christ. Whoever
Karen's
that
like,
is.
you what?
Yeah, we've been looking for your ass.
He's like, Zolomon Scales. You've been looking for me. Why? Who are you?
We're friends with your daughter. I lied before. My name's Demi Astafel.
Astrophil.
Giles
That's-
Baumgartner, hi.
Yeah. Can you hear him?
Who? But the person. There's another person here.
Oh, so all right. Interesting.
I maybe. This is how thick is this wall? You can start hearing like. It's probably too thick. From
I was saving this for later. Can I tell from down here? Is there any angle in the prison cell where I can see through the barred window that will tell me how thick the?
how thick the wall is?
Yeah.
Possibly. I would say that you would
I get
think.
that that's tough.
Yeah, you would think that this
the inside wall is probably thinner than the outside wall.
For sure. 3 to 4 feet.
On the outside wall.
The
Okay.
outside. The outside wall. Yeah. Maybe 3 to 4 feet. Yeah, that makes sense. Inside walls are probably like 2 or so. 2. Right.
I can find out for sure, but I don't like doing it. Fuck it, I'll do it. I will spend an ether, go to the wall next to the door, and I'll push my hand into the wall, and I can get through a foot of stone. Do I make it out the other side, or do I stop?
You do not make it out the other side.
Okay, I withdraw my hand very quickly so as not to break my fucking fingers.
It's like, You hear Karen kind of like...
Outside, 3.5, 4 feet. Inside, probably 2.
Unfortunately, they have not let me truly rest.
Oh, that's diabolical.
It's smart.
It is smart.
If only I had access to my spell book too, it would be...
Yeah, they took all my tools, but fortunately, I got some tricks.
Good. You said Aerith. This has been looking for me?
Yeah. You know, turns out when you go missing for long enough, your family goes looking for you. They are concerned, your people.
I understand. There have been some issues, to put it very lightly. I have been working on something, but I do need my spell book to make it complete. We get a camera pan shot to Karen. We see a Triton with bluish skin and fins on the side of his face. His beard is usually kept pretty well, but now it's wilder. You see his kind of wizard clothes are tattered here. We see in the corner a pile of bones, and with his own blood, he's drawn covered it very well, a runic symbol. I've been working on some things, but we shall see if I can get it working or not. You said you have a trick to get out of here?
Possibly. All right, talk to me, Baumgartner. What's the door situation?
Checking.
Is that this time you can open up, no footsteps anymore, you can open up fully and try and glean and look out from the little slot here?
Yeah. I guess, well, actually, am I able to open it more enough to where I could get my hand out and then feel the other side of the door?
Yeah, feel the bottom of the other side of the door. Yeah, you can feel the metal of the door. You kind of put the slide open and kind of can stick your hand out.
Do I feel the lock at all?
Oh, not from here. It's gonna be hard to stick your hand.
I'm picturing the food tray slide is bottom of the door, and the lock will be in the middle, if anywhere.
Yeah, you'd have to somehow find a way to get up from, stick your hand out, which is already going to be hard. You're going to be already all fully on the ground, and then reach up to the lock. Very hard here.
Okay. What are the dimensions of the food door, actually?
It's probably like a 12-inch kind of little bar, right? Little, just bottom of the door, a little small.
But I definitely can't. I can't stick my head through it.
No,
right?
No. You can stick your hand and a bit of your arm definitely through. Okay.
Actually, all right. So before I stick my hand out and try to reach for the lock to see if that's feasible, I'm gonna put my head to the ground and just try to see what's outside this door. What do I generally see?
You see a circular room. You see little sconces and things on each kind of in between section of these cells, but it's almost like an octagon, a circle, prison thing, where the person who walked in kind of looked at each of the prison doors, and they walked out a main exit at the end of the hall. You
Mhm.
can see kind of where that leads out into the hallway.
Gotcha. Is it completely quiet? No footsteps or anything?
No footsteps or anything. You're in the clear.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to try to reach my hand out and try to feel the lock if it's possible.
You reach up. I need you to give me. Oh, geez. We'll call this a straight dexterity here. As you're trying to
Mhm.
like stick your arm up and out and angle your way in here, it's going to be a really tough roll here. 25 is your DC.
25. All right, come on, another nat 20, baby.
Yeah.
No.
You reach up. I think you can see. You get to that point where you're like trying to reach up and try and get any kind of height out of it. It's just at the edge. Like you're maybe like 5 or so like inches. You need to like get just a bit further up, but it's still outside of your reach.
Okay.
Have you worked anything out? Dimmy, was it? I think I remember you. You were one of Aerith's school friends, correct?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. She's got a bunch of us from Middle City High. We're we're sailing around. We're doing some family business.
Mm.
She's gonna be so happy we found you. I mean, if we can get out of here. Hey, Giles, room's empty.
Yeah. I'm gonna also, in the meantime, do I still have my goggles on me?
Yeah, it didn't seem like they took those off. They're like
Okay.
around your neck or however.
Yeah. I'm going to take them off, stick sort of while holding onto the goggles, stick them outside of the food tray hole, and try to angle the goggles in a way to where I can see the reflection of the other side of the door
Very
through
smart.
the lenses.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You see a lock, a mechanism here, like a just above, just right at the side where the lock should be. There's a keyhole and like a small, like flat facing lock. It's not like a like a padlock. It's like a built into the side of the
Right.
the wall here. And you think there's some kind of like door mechanism here, but you see like a flat kind of keyhole.
Lock built into the wall where
Or
the door meets
built in
it?
the door itself. Yeah, where the door and
door.
one of those like that door and wall meet. Kind of like there's a slide, maybe like a keyhole slide mechanism that's kind of there, but not a padlock lock. Something that you can, maybe one of these guards has a key for.
Okay. Question on
Mhm.
my side of the door. So it's an iron door basically.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Is it like panels of sheet metal that are like riveted, or are they like screwed into place, or what's the
I think
the
they're
nuanced
like those
detail
like
here?
you see those little like in between like inch to a quarter inch like little rivet type things. So it's one of those like where like someone had maybe like crafted and forged this door. It's actually pretty. It's
Okay.
as you look at it, it's like truly good artisanship here.
Okay. Despite me not having anything on me, what spells am I allowed to cast?
So you could cast your cantrips only.
Okay.
In this moment, I think
Uh,
that's where you heard. I think Demi, you realized that too when Karen was talking about they've kept me tired.
Yeah.
And
warlock cantrips as well, or just artificer cantrips?
you kind of cast those from the Book of Shadows, correct? The rituals are in there. But that depends on you. My witch is sworn. Do you want to channel
would-
through?
So I picked up that he doesn't have spell slots. That's what he meant.
Yes.
Does Giles?
Well, I got one spell slot for first level. But let me cook. Let me cook here. Let me cook.
Go for it.
I'm going to channel in to the chill touch spell because I can it's simple enough to where I can remember it, where I don't necessarily need the book, because I've
For
at least
sure.
read it over a couple times. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. And I'm going to focus this chill touch onto like the rivets of the back of this door to see if I can make them brittle enough to where I can then use my tool to then cause them to shatter and then open up the mechanisms of the door from my side.
Okay. Let me take a look at something really fast. This to be upfront and above board. It's iron, steel. The AC for this is going to be 19.
Okay.
You need to do at least 5 damage on each of these things.
Okay.
But AC 19.
AC 19. Okay. I believe. I'm a believer. Chat, guys. I'm like the biggest believer of all time.
I understand.
Easy.
As a witch is sworn, you channel into this warlock magic. 19 hits. Give me the damage here.
I told you I'm a believer.
I get it.
Let's
7
go.
points. You reach for one of these rivets here, these kind of iron points. What does it look like as you cast Chill Touch for the first time? You've read it in the Book of Shadows, but this is the first time you've channeled through here. And I think you see the rose kind of tattoo that's on your wrist and it's been growing. You see a bit of like a bud form on one of the vines as you do reach for it.
Yeah, I think as I'm trying to verbally say this spell as quietly as possible, there's like this sort of whitish aura that sort of starts enveloping Giles, and his eyes sort of turn to like piercing white. Giles reaches out towards this rivet with his index finger. There's just this sort of resonance that's coming between the finger and the rivet. And as Giles touches the rivet, this like cold sort of frost just spreads immediately, emanating from that touch point. Eventually, it sort of takes his finger off, and it is just completely frozen. And with the next sort of motion, Giles just takes the little chisel and just sort of gets the rivet right on its side and just uses his palm to hit the other side of this bone tool. Shears completely clean off.
As you touched it, it was like decaying. Honestly, you've gotten it so cold that it like weathered and rusted and just all of the metal just warped in on itself. Just easy enough to just break it down. As you break it, you're starting on this work. You see Karen, you hear Demi, you hear Karen like, so it has been months. You started on a plan. What do you plan to do, Demi?
How long have you been in here?
Well, a month or two, maybe.
A month or two? Jeez. How long, or I guess not how long, how often do they check on you?
Enough. Maybe once a few days.
Once a few days is good. Was it, so it's been like a couple days since the last time they came in here and rattled the doors?
Yes. They came today, so they're keeping schedule. The High Priestess has grown impatient with me. And I got told her why I'm here. And I do wonder where Yuvine went as well.
We can have a look around for him.
Of course. I could maybe try and...
I'm gonna cast Blink and walk into Giles' cell.
You said cast Blink? Where does Blink take you? The ethereal plane?
Yes, it does.
As you step into the ethereal plane, there's 2 things that are going to happen here that you notice. 1, you're able to get there. As you get there, you notice that around you is purely not a reflection of not a space in between, a reflection of the material plane, because you are not there. All around you is mist. And as you step in the material plane, or into the ethereal plane, you see just brief, you have to just feel your way through here, knowing how thick the walls are, you can kind of count your way through here, but there is
Normally this lets me see the plane I left. Let me pop this up.
Okay.
Is it doing something different? This is the first time I'm casting it, so I don't know what it's supposed to do.
As you step through, there you can still see it, but like I said, there's no like awareness here. It's only shadow and mist. As you kind of see just these shapes here, you're able to know where kind of feel where walls and guiles are, but the visions that you see here are different.
Yeah, I'll pop in at the start of my next turn in Giles' and just say, okay, well, wherever we are, kind of crazy. How's it going in here?
Going along, supposedly swimmingly. I'm doing a bit more of a brute force effect. Glad to see you can sort of
I disappear.
meander. What do you mean you disagree?
I disappear.
Oh, you disappear?
You were
I
talking.
also
I
heard
rolled
disagree,
for
to
it.
be fair.
I disagree. Like, oh, okay.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
You were talking for too long, and I disappeared.
As you step back in here, give me a wisdom saving throw as you step in this place.
Wild. Okay. Wisdom save. Terrible. Just about as bad as it could be. 3.
3. Roll me d6.
Hate that. 1.
1.
Oh my god.
You feel the weight of some sort of like lethargy on you. You feel none of this matters. Why escape? When, I mean, we've come so far, but we're trapped here.
This isn't a charm, is it?
No. You have disadvantage on death saving throws and initiative rolls. As you feel the weight of apathy upon you.
I pop back into Giles' cell. Man, maybe we should just chill, you know?
Well, you can chill. I'm just gonna tinker around. You know me.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Okay, bye. Have fun.
So you move from here. Giles working your way at the door. Karen, Janoris working on something in the corner of his cell with a semblance of hope. There's others here. So his plan can come to fruition. As we move out from the cells and Muhar, we move out from there toward body of water as Morn, Aerith, and Anam, you wake up groggy here in heads in the sand, kind of all scattered here next to an oasis. You guys have 3 levels of exhaustion.
That is terrible news.
Sun beaming down on you all. So you guys wake up here. I think Morn, you're the first to wake. You see Anam and Aerith passed out here next to this oasis. Give me a perception check as you kind of move and get up and kind of try and shake whatever's sand is on you off.
Is that perception?
Yeah.
Well, that's a 9.
9. You look out and it might be a mirage or a twin.
Sorry. I removed twice my. That's a 3.
Yeah, it's a -6 for any roll you make.
That's a 3.
Yep. You look up and you see like people around, like other people. Mirage is people kind of cloaked and hooded. You can't make out their faces, but you reach over and can move toward Anam and Aerith in this moment.
Yeah, like morning, just woke up, so like I'm blink my eyes, try to clear my vision, go for any like eye gunk, and then I move towards Autumn.
Thank
You know where we are?
Autumn, you get shaken up. You look and see where you are on a natural 20. Even with a -6, you
Gamer moment.
are not. You remember what it felt like to be in the sands of Amistad. This is a total different place. Something feels off. Just in your
I've
being.
never felt this sand in my life, Morn.
Something feels not right about where you are. Just in general, like I think Autumn, as you look around though, you see there's other people here. Someone is like their hands in the water, and other people are kind of like talking, and someone's like, you hear a loud moan from one of the other person, like in pain, like as someone's like laid out on the sand on like just a tarp or some kind. Someone's like giving them water. But there's many people around you. Maybe like 20 or so. But they're not giving you any, like, they're paying attention to you now.
I remember walking towards the storm, and that's it.
Morn, I feel we're at a spring break location.
What makes you say that?
Seems to be a soiree.
More you
A
look
lot of
around.
sand.
I mean, that would explain why I don't remember anything.
This boy has only seen one body of water in his entire life. But it was on spring break.
Yeah, true. You don't know Autumn's life. Anyway, as you look around, you go to wake up Aerith, both of you.
Yeah, I'll go to wake up Aerith. I'm like, all right, I'll go wake up Giles and Demi too.
Do you
Where
know where they are?
are?
You all
Oh,
look
maybe I'll
around.
stay here and help you wake up. Aerith.
You look around, you see like there's an orcish woman looks at you. You see her like heavily like bags under her eyes, looks towards you as you like say that. She like goes back and draws water from this oasis and kind of just drinks it there. As you move toward Aerith, you wake up. They kind of get up like, Morn. Wait.
Do
Where
you
are we?
remember anything?
We walked through the storm, and I remember us all walking in the storm together, and then after that, I can't place.
That's all I remember too. Autumn said we're on spring break.
What? They kind of like feel around. They feel their spell book first. Any other items that they had on them? Like, spring. What does he mean by that? It's like, oh, jeez.
I don't know. I guess Demi and Giles woke up first. Might have gone towards the water or something. I don't know where they're at.
We can look, I guess.
Sure.
See, like she gets up carefully, kind of winces. Morn, as you look around, just passively, you see at the edge of the like out, maybe
With a
9.
passive of 9? -6?
Agony. I think you're more focused on like the immediate people around you. Like I said, there's like 20 or so people just walking and not paying you any attention. You all move and get together. It's like, Autumn, you all right?
I'm scared. This silica is unfamiliar.
Okay.
Is he all right?
I thought you were being serious. You had me like listening very closely there for a second.
Yeah,
Let's go find Demi and Giles, and we can figure
yeah,
out what
let's-
happened.
Maybe we can ask some of these people around here, maybe if they
Yeah, something.
okay. Give me we'll have this be a group persuasion check as you try and talk with these people here who aren't really paying you any mind. Can you have 3 levels of
You mean-
exhaustion?
We all have to roll it?
Yeah. I'll say the DC is 10.
Where's
Yay.
Theia's not here either. Okay, where did they go?
Yeah, wait.
And
Storm,
I'm like,
wait.
a persuasion check, do I have to?
So it's, what is that? A 9?
10.
10? Ooh, okay. 10.
10.
Oh, that.
Uh,
Aerith
cool.
got.
Oh, I rolled really well. Dude, I love this. My persuasion modifier is a 6, so I just do it with the dices.
Let's go.
That's a 19.
I think Aerith has a 15 minus 6. 9.
9.
Yeah.
10, 19.
As you move forward and ask some people, you see that there's this human man's like, oh, yeah. There's a town, a community not far from here. Called River's Shelter. Not too far. Just follow the river and you'll get there. That's where some of us are. Some of us who cannot find our way back to Mukhar.
Sorry, where are we?
Oh,
I don't
you
remember getting here.
Ah. You don't look like you're a Kieran. But this is the White Oasis.
Okay.
There, you see like a dwarvish man, like, kind of come up to the conversation. Oh, the White Oasis. You're not aware of it? Have you not come here to see you and find mercy here?
I just really didn't expect there to be an oasis this deep into the Amoset Desert.
The where? You see the confusion from the two of them.
Amoset? The big sandstorm?
They both look confused. You see Aerith like, where is this for you all? They again both look confused about that. It's like, this is not Amoset. This is, I do not know what that word means. It's like, it does sound like our tongue, some way. As the dwarfman's like, no, this is Harakir, and you see, we get the air looks over at both you and Anam, like, kind of gives you with the side eye. Harakir, dwarvish man, like, yeah, Harakir.
Right.
The river's shelter is not maybe one day from here or so. So
We just follow
the
the
river.
river.
Yeah, follow the river.
This one heading east?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What's to the west?
You see the kind of human man, kind of his eyes kind of get a little lost. He's like, the west is the storm. Don't go near the storm. Some of us have tried, but there's no escape from this place. As you look over, you see the sandstorm, the very same one that you walked through, but it's much like a wall here, like an unmoving wall encroaching out here. It's maybe like almost, you think like maybe a day or two out from the oasis, maybe half a day from this oasis. I wouldn't go near that. Careful on your journey, traveler. Gives you a bit of second. May the gods give you safe passage. What did the two of you do? Or with Aerith kind of looking confused, like, wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Well, if this happened to Cairn, it would make sense why no one's heard from him.
Yeah. I mean, could be. I mean, we talked about it, but could this be like another place? Like another plane?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why the sending spell didn't work? I get it, I'm tired. Okay, let's just find ourselves to the river's shelter and see if we can't find Damien and Giles. Autumn, you alright? Autumn, as we get over to you, give me a history check here. How do you see on that -6 for your exhaustion?
What level of exhaustion is it? Second?
3, third level.
3. Wow, incredible. That does not include the minus.
So it's a 3. 3
Yep.
is not quite gonna do it here.
Are you serious?
As you look around, you see the area, you see the edge of the storm. You feel like you should remember something, but you're unsure as you guys step forward here toward and follow the river here towards the shelters. Give me, we won't even call it survival check. It's quite easy. You're following the river. You have the directions here, but it's a hard trek through here. So that as you make this first step of journey, you do clear 1 level of exhaustion by the time you make it to the river's shelter. Theia, if you would, traveling up north with Cell, do you talk with him any as you're traveling up toward the river's shelter? These next maybe 2 or 3 days here.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna yap.
Yeah. What do you ask Cell? As you see, I remember you did kind of
Come
see
here
it.
often.
Okay, you see, he's probably in his like early 40s or so. He's like, not if I have to. I came here for science, and seems I bit off a bit more than I can chew. But is there maybe we can try over there. You see, he points out. You do see that tattoo on his wrist.
Hey, what's the tattoo?
Oh, this thing? Well, something from my youth. You see, it is a crescent moon.
Hey, yo.
Something.
Do you want to be besties?
Like what?
Nothing.
All right. You see him kind of like cover it again. He's like, thing from my youth. Me and my late wife, we got matching tattoos.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. It was a long time ago. Something to remember her by.
Oh.
Of course. Let's
Massive swing and a miss.
you seem to have some tattoos there too. What is that face? What is that? Quite an imposing.
Oh,
thing,
fuck. What tattoos do I have?
You have the face tat.
Oh, yeah. My prison tat.
Hey, when that happens.
The Git Yankee freaking the Git Yankee tattoo on your face. Like, yeah, what is that?
Oh my god.
Ah,
I
yeah,
forget
that
what-
was That was a bit of an impulse moment, actually.
Oh,
I walked past this tattoo shop and was like, you know what? I feel like getting a tattoo.
Just like
And I
that.
did. Yeah.
Well, I can say maybe when I was much younger, I was that impulsive, but not anymore. I only have this one here. It does look quite nice. It's fine work. What is
Thank
that?
you. I agree. It was very weird. We went in. I had no idea what I wanted to get. And we just did it, I guess.
What is that? Looks like Githyanki of some kind.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not quite studied on Tirsu, but does look quite nice. If we see civilization, I think we will probably our best guide here. So the Sildrome kind of briefed me on the storm, but we'd only sent a homunculi and things within. Maybe one other troop went in before us, but it was not ready for what we might encounter. I don't know. Everything about this place seems strange. You can hear his footsteps hitting the sand. Where do you hail from, Theia? Don't mind me asking. Guys, she's freaking spiraling on a basic detail.
Wild.
On God, for real.
It's the Hat Man. It's the Hat Man, John.
So well.
Hat Man.
Rip. Gotta pay that debt.
I cannot even begin to describe to you right now how. What is going on? Why?
The Rock of Brawl.
Are you okay?
The Rock of Brawl.
Shit.
You need help.
My brain.
You okay?
Just where's those dial-up sounds? I could hear him from fucking all the way over
Wait,
here.
He's stun locked. It wasn't anything
Man,
important.
she's more in character than we could ever dream.
Truly.
Yeah.
Stun locked by him, like, oh yes, where are you from?
Where do you hail from, Theia?
Where are you from, traveler?
The Rock.
I've been waiting
of-
for this ever since she said she couldn't remember her tattoo. So I was like, all right, okay.
Like, oh boy, sitting down, locking in.
I swear to
Lock
God.
in, girl.
It's not even I just I think my brain is genuinely rotted. Like I can't.
The microwave spinning.
Oh my God! Yeah.
The Rock.
Jesus
The
Christ.
Rock of Brawl. We had a whole mini.
I know.
I don't know if you're familiar.
She knows that one, but what happened when you were asked the question? Like,
Oh
where
my
did your
God!
brain go?
I literally was. My brain. I don't know how to explain this without just sounding like I need professional help. But
Oh, you might.
You were like, "Where are you from?" And then my brain was like, "Jump point."
From jump.
From jump point.
It's Theia. It's
so fucking good.
It's Theia from Jump Point. You know, I like.
I'm Ryu
You know
from
me.
Street
From
Fighter.
Streets.
Check us out on twitch.tv.
She said, I like short swords and alcohol, and I can do a backflip. See you guys in Jump Point 2.
Oh, that's peak. That's
I'm
that.
crying.
That is cinema. That is cinema.
Theia from Jump Point is that's what this episode is going to be called. Anyway,
She's got the CGI wand. She's just doing a jump point logo in there.
Hey, I'm Theia, and you're
What are you
watching
doing?
Jump Point. Draws a nondescript mouse in the corner.
Nondescript mouse that isn't connected to
Very nondescript.
Legally
any
distinct.
Not a particular art style or
legally distinct mouse. Legally distinct mouse.
It's actually a rat, now that I think
creatively
about it.
It's a rat.
distinct. Yeah.
It's a rat.
Mhm.
Um,
Also,
That's
not
crazy work.
distinct. Not distinct.
okay, there we go.
Oh my God.
We got
Where are you from, by the way?
yeah. So Siltari sells like where do you hail from there?
I from Brawl.
Bro.
What about you?
From Jump.
Yeah.
Shh.
Shut up.
We're back in it.
I'm
Well,
gonna kneecap you.
I'm from here. From
Oh.
from Amaset. Sansaro originally, but well, I've traveled a bit around here and there, wherever the Sultari go, and but yes, Sansaro born and raised.
Ah. You ever think about moving?
I would have loved to when wife was around, but not sure. Give me an insight check there.
Yeah, that checks out. Thea from Jump Point is not very insightful today.
I think
Mhm.
on a 5, I think you just see him pause, like he's remembering something important. He's like, no, not. I haven't thought about that. I work at the Sildrome, and that is that's enough for me. There's as we get kind of moved through the days, or like here, we get to a point where you like cross over a dune and you see a shelter, a area at the river, a makeshift kind of town here.
Stop it.
There is a you would think it's like, yeah, just a small. So he's like, oh, you see Sal kind of like wanted both of you tired. He's like, finally, civilization. Let's make our way there. Morn, Autumn, and Aerith, I think you've made it here first. You're walking through the areas, the makeshift built homes and hovels here of River's shelter. You give me an investigation check here. It's been a day, so you're at 2 levels of exhaustion now. So just give me an investigation here as you're looking for Demi and Giles and Thea.
17?
17. Even with -4, geez.
Yep.
Crazy.
That's a
10,
for me.
and I'll roll for Aerith.
I have +9 to investigation.
I think Aerith's intelligence. Let me bring her.
Investigator.
character. He is our investigator. That is so true. Aerith adds 3, -4. It's gonna be a 7 for them. So you gotta look around. They're like, I think you guys are asking around looking for things. No one has seen any one of those descriptions. However, you do notice something. And she's like, oh, someone's like, oh, you someone probably needs. There were some new arrivals though. Well, if you're looking for someone in particular, maybe you should ask her. And I was like, oh, you would good to ask her. She does know her way around things. She's been here for.
Who's her?
You see this person like Hodimus. He's a kind of he's different from the other Yuan-Ti that are around here. You'll see her. Someone kind of brushes you off here. You'll see her down the way there. As you follow the point from this person, you see down kind of by this river here, a Yuan-Ti woman, kind of unlike Leb, who has had those like green kind of snake skin. You see her like brown and green. She has like almost like tendril kind of like hair, almost looking like a Medusa, but without the snake kind of in bits on her hair. You see that she looks like she's bandaged in some ways, like she's still being like arm in a sling, like she's still recovering from something. And so one person kind of talks to her, and she's like, "Fine. Thank you for your help." Kind of winces and looks toward you and sees like you all coming. You see that she kind of reaches toward a light hammer on her hip. Kind of rests her hand on the kind of hilt of it. Kind of seeing the three of you come toward her. Can I help you all?
We're looking for some missing friends. Also, let's just start there.
Well, they might have washed in along the river, maybe. You see that the snake eyes like scan all of you, and then she focuses on Aerith, and her eyes go wide, like she noticed something about her. Something familiar. See Aerith kind of like taken aback, like, "Who are you?"
I'm Aerith from Jump Point.
No, I think she's talking to you, like all of you broadly. I'd like to know who I'm dealing with. You kind of see this kind of awkwardness. Theia, if you would, as you get in, it's evening right now. There's like low lights here. Give me a perception check as you like crest into the town with Cell. As you're moving kind of through here, looking for your friends. You see at the edge as you kind of are talking with some people and pointing out, and like people are just like, you see some folks here. You see someone points out, yeah, there were some strange travelers who came in. Just a bit before you all, maybe like an hour or so ago. And as you kind of follow them, it sounds like, well, are those the people you're looking for up there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see where they pointed out toward the river there, so we should follow. We can find them. So you move back to the scene. You see the Yuan-Ti kind of like see Aerith. Aerith? Aerith, this is Warren, and the one right there is Autumn. Yep, mean you any harm, right, Warren? Warren, have you reached for anything in this moment? Or are you what's the vibe here for both you and Autumn? As you can see that Yuan-Ti is like very on edge.
Yeah, I'm keeping my cool. I'm not reaching for anything. Yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just trying to find some missing people.
She looks again. Huh. Well, what are you looking for? See if I can help. My name's Yuvine. You see, like, Aerith, like, do you know a high mage, Janoris? At that kind of mentioned, you see that Yuvine kind of again gets defensive. How do you know that name? Like, look toward you again, Marn. Like, well, like he said, we're looking for some missing people. I'm Aerith Janoris. That's easy. You may put a hand up. Like, sit down. It's at this moment, Theia, you see following toward the river, Morn, Aerith, and Autumn, and a strange Yuan-Ti woman kind of sitting down toward the river. Do you try and follow them or go toward them? What do you do? Jazz?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You kind of follow behind them. I think you all notice Theia here. More than Autumn.
Yeah? Just completely interrupting whatever part of the conversation. He's telling us to sit down.
Oh my god. I'm so glad to see you guys.
Disappeared.
I woke up in a cave.
Okay, we woke up by a oasis. Are Giles and Autumn with you?
No, I'm with...
Oh, you see Cell kind of wave over you, way over. Like, oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just Cell, by the way.
This is Morn, Sal.
Oh, hello. It goes over and shakes your hand. He's like, good to meet friends of Theia. We traveled a little bit together. Just can we go over here? And who's this? He looks toward you, Autumn. He's like, oh, I'm Cell.
Oh, this is Autumn.
Ah, how do you do, Autumn?
I'm good. About
You reach-
yourself?
He reaches out his hand towards you.
I'll shake it.
You shake it. Oh, yes. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I think we kind of get the tail end here. It's like Evie looks up towards you like, more friends of yours? The Earth kind of nods. Okay. Well, long and short of it is, and she kind of explains kind of some of the things you guys already know. We had walked and traveled after the cult, but I was injured by this cult's forces, and someone else too that intervened. Some man in armor got in our way. He had this circle on his armor.
Oh boy.
We had a little scuffle with him and the cult at the same time. Karen got captured by the cult, and I haven't been able to get him. I think I was talking with the other people here. He might be in Muhar, but I haven't really had the strength yet to get him back. But healing fine, I think. She kind of looks towards you. What, do you know that guy? You see Aerith kind of like, can I explain some things to Yuvine? So his name's Arliss. Is he, he's been a problem for you all?
Unfortunately.
I see.
What is this place?
She like looks around. From what? This isn't really my forte. I'm one of the mage slayers. I don't really get into the magic things. Much less how to, only much so how to break things. However, this is what Karen said. It seemed like a demi-plane of some kind. When we stepped through, he mentioned something about so when we attacked the cult, we went to the cult leaders, we found them, we were fighting them in a city, a ruin. And right as we were about to land the final blow, the cult had finished their ritual and stabbed this artifact into a corpse. And when the corpse rose, mist poured out of its being, and lo and behold, we found ourselves here. She kind of motions toward the general space, like here. Karen gathers it's some sort of pocket dimension or some sort of plane of existence. He said something about it being connected to what was the word? Shadow something?
Wizard Money Gang.
Shadow.
We love casting spells.
Shadow something. I think you know what she's trying to say here, because you know someone from this place very closely.
Yeah.
That Shadowfell, that's what it was. But
see,
we tried to, find out more things about the cult here, but we encountered more resistance here. Whatever this Mummy Lord's domain entails, he has more followers here. So, Jazz, you good?
What are you
Sorry.
constructing?
Yeah, what are you constructing over there?
I was about to fucking
Sorry.
ASMR plus fan.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Building a Lego set?
Yeah, she's building something.
No.
Stimming ASMR? What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Real.
You see that she continues here. She's like, we've encountered more resistance here. Seems like this Mummy Lord has more followers inside of this place. More than just the main cult that was brought here. And then on top of that, we encountered this Arliss two out in the... We were trying to find more information near Mukhar.
Why is he here? Oh, more and more and more and more questions. All right.
Well, you see she kind of like...
Figure that out later.
Of course. She unwraps her arm, kind of tests it. What do you say? She looks at... You're Karen's kid. But you studied in magic. It's like, yeah, I was in the SSA for a while. Even it's like, I mean, good enough. You? She points toward, you on him. What about you? What do you got?
Huh?
What do you
Ooh,
got?
What?
You.
In my pockets?
Are you good at magic? What are you good at?
I'm not good at lying.
That may not be what we need, but we don't really have many options.
They're good with magic.
Good. She looks at you more and like sees like the gun, sees some things about you, like, huh, could be useful. What about you? Points toward you, Theia.
Absolutely devastating.
What
Well, I'm good at my sword.
you see Saul, like, yeah, quite good. Seen Saul in action? Very good, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh. Really? She'll like size you up like, could be alright. I think all you see on her person is that light hammer. Could be okay. And you, she points towards you, Sally. It's like, I know a little bit of few magic things, few spells, nothing too insane, but I can give some help. What is this for? And he's like, we may need to break a wizard out.